Sorry. Hi, I'm Mary Ellen Duggan. I'm the District Health and Wellness Coordinator, and I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the pooled screening that this district is offering for all students and staff. If you completed the registration form online and you have sent a signed consent into the school nurse, your student can participate in the pooled screening. The only way they would have received a kit is if both of these were completed. If your child received a kit, they would come home with a kit like this each week. On it will be their name. There may be other information on labels on your kit, but the most important thing is that your student's name will be on the kit that comes home with them. Inside this kit, inside this box, you will find a plastic collection bag. You will find a test tube, and you will find a swab. Directions. I need to note that on these directions, number 5 says to discard the swab handle and recycle the box. Please discard this instruction. We are getting new instructions, but there is no handle to discard on the swab, and the box is not going to be recycled at home. It's going to be recycled at school. The sample needs to be returned inside the box that it was sent home in with your student's name on it. So after you read the instructions, you're going to open up your tube, unscrew the cap, place the cap on the counter and the tube on the counter. The next thing you need to do is you need to open up your swab. Sometimes these are difficult to open, and so I'll give you a little hint. If you push it from the bottom up, you can push it right through the opening there if you're having a difficult time opening it. The important thing about the swab is you only want to touch it by the end that is not the swab end, just the plastic end. That is the only thing you want to hold it by. The swab end should not touch anything but the inside of your nose. So to collect your sample, you want to stick the swab about 3/4 of the way up your nostril, and you're going to swirl and twirl it around the inner wall of your nostril 4 to 5 times on each side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you want to go to the other nostril and do the same exact thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you have done that, you want to take your tube and place your swab in the tube, swab side down, and screw the cap back on. Once the cap is screwed on, you are going to place your sample in the plastic bag that was provided. You want to make sure that you seal the plastic bag, the Ziploc seal. You can squeeze all the air out. And then this sample is going to be placed right back in the box that it came home in that has your student's name on it. So you're going to place the sample that's inside the bag in the box, put it in your student's backpack for return to school. And that's why it's important that it comes in with your student's name on it. So do not write on the tube. Do not write on the bag. You just need to send it back in the box that has your student's name on it. I think there is like a little pouch on the outside of this bag. If you feel the need, you can stick a piece of paper with your student's name in it in that pouch. But please do not put any identifiable information on the tube or the bag itself. If you put a piece of paper in here, we can remove it before we send it to the lab. So that's important information to know. Please do not write on the tube or on the bag. And please remember to put your sample collection inside the box and send it to school. Some other things you should know that you need to remember is this sample should be collected on the morning before coming to school. So we need to remember that this sample should be collected on Thursday morning if your sample is being delivered to the school on Thursday, and on Friday morning if your sample is being delivered to school on Friday. It should not be collected the night before. The best way to do it is to collect it in the morning before sending it to school. You meet any of those three criteria, you're symptomatic, quarantined, or tested positive in the past 90 days, you should not participate in the pooled screening. If you are symptomatic or quarantined, please contact your school nurse. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your school nurse or me, and we'd be happy to answer them. Thanks so much and have a great day. Be well, be safe.